happy to see you. Today, we are going to do something very cool. Can you guess what we are going to do? We are going to learn about space. I love space and I love the solar system. Do you know what a solar system is? Our solar system is where we live. It's made up of many different things, but today we are going to learn about the sun, moon, and 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. First, let's talk about the sun. Do you know what the sun is? The sun is a big star that the Earth and all of the other planets move around. Another way that you can say this is that the planets orbit the sun. Do you know how long it takes for Earth to orbit the sun? Think about it, and later on, you can see if you know the answer. The sun is very big and very, very hot. It creates sunlight which shines down on Earth and gives people, plants, and animals energy. We could not live without the sun, so it's very important for us here on planet Earth. What planet do you think is the closest planet to the sun? Do you know? Mercury! Mercury is the planet that is closest to the sun. This is what Mercury looks like. Pretty neat, isn't it? You know, even though Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, it is not the hottest. Can you believe it? Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. One day on Mercury takes about the same amount of time as about 59 days on Earth. Because of this, some parts of Mercury get very little sunlight. So those parts are very cold and even have ice on them. Brrr. The next closest planet to the sun is called Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. It has volcanoes on it, just like we do here on Earth. Another thing about Venus that's similar to Earth is that it has clouds just like we do. But you know what? They're yellow! Imagine that, yellow clouds. Do you know how long a year on Venus is? A year on Venus is about 225 Earth days. That's shorter than a year on Earth. Pretty neat, isn't it? Oh, the third planet from the sun is my favorite planet. Can you guess what it's called? Yes, Earth. Earth is my favorite planet because it's our home. Earth is a beautiful planet. It's blue and green. Blue from all of the large oceans and beautiful lakes, and green from all of the trees and plants. Remember before I asked if you knew how long it took for the Earth to orbit the sun? What did you guess? If you guessed 365 days, you're correct. It takes 365 days, or 1 year, for the Earth to orbit the sun. How long do you think one day on Earth is? Of course, a day on Earth is 24 hours. You're so smart. Remember that since Earth is our home, we should do our best to keep it clean and healthy. One thing that you can do is if you find some garbage or you have some garbage, make sure you throw it in the garbage can. Don't throw it on the ground. Oh, I almost forgot one really cool thing that we can see from Earth. Every night when the sun goes down and it gets dark out, what can we see in the sky? That's right, we can see the moon. The moon is always orbiting the Earth, just like how the Earth orbits the sun. Did you know one really incredible thing that happened on the moon? In 1969, astronauts were able to fly up to the moon and actually walk on it. How cool is that? Do you think that it would be cool to be an astronaut? What an amazing job. What planet do you think is fourth from the sun? Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the sun. Mars is nicknamed the red planet. Why do you think that is? Yes, of course, because it looks red. How long do you think 1 year is on Mars? A year on Mars takes about 687 Earth days. That's almost 2 Earth years. Can you guess if Mars is hot or cold? Most people would guess that it's hot because of its red color, but actually it's very cold. Let's take a look at the 5th planet from the sun. Wow, look how big that planet is. It's huge. Do you know what it's called? Yes, it's called Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. Do you know how long 1 year on Jupiter is? 1 year on Jupiter is about 11 Earth years. Whoa, that's such a long year. Remember, Earth has 1 moon that orbits it. Guess how many moons Jupiter has? Do you think it has 2 moons? 35 moons? 80 moons? Or 95 moons? What's your guess? Yes. Oh my goodness. Jupiter has 95 moons. Wowzers. That's so many moons, isn't it? What do you think the 6th planet from the sun is? Yes, you know what? It's Saturn. Saturn is the 6th planet from the sun and the 2nd largest planet in our solar system. One way we can recognize Saturn is because of its spectacular rings. Saturn's rings are made up of many different things, but the 2 most interesting things are pieces of comets and asteroids. Amazing! How long do you think 1 year on Saturn is? 1 year on Saturn is about 29 Earth days. Wow, that's fast. Saturn is such a beautiful planet, isn't it? Next, we're going to look at the 7th planet from the sun. Do you know the name of this planet? Yes, it's called Uranus. Uranus is very cold and very windy. It also has more than 1 moon. Can you guess how many moons it has? Do you think it has 14 moons? 27 moons? Or 60 moons? You know what? If you guessed 27, you're right. Uranus has 27 small moons. That's not as many as Jupiter, but it has more moons than we do here on Earth. How long do you think that 1 year is on Uranus? 1 year on Uranus takes about 84 days. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, we have 1 more planet to talk about. It's the 8th planet from the sun. Do you know its name? It's called Neptune. Neptune is the furthest planet away from the sun, so it's very cold and icy. It's an ice giant. 1 year on Neptune is almost 165 Earth years. Oh my goodness. Neptune has more than 1 moon. How many moons do you think Neptune has? Take a guess. Do you think it has 5 moons, 9 moons, or 14 moons? If you guessed 14 moons, you are right. Wow, I really love looking at space and learning all about our solar system. It's so interesting. Did you have fun learning about the solar system today? You did? Good. I sure did too. What do you think we will learn about next? I can't wait to find out. Bye-bye. Oh, wait a second. I almost forgot. I have something very, very special to show you. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Look. Oh. Wow, look at my cool glasses. Do do you know what these glasses are used for? They're special glasses that are used to look at a solar eclipse. Do you know why you should wear special glasses like these? Because looking at a solar eclipse can really hurt your eyes. Have you ever heard of a solar eclipse before? Do you know what it is? A solar eclipse is really cool and rare. It happens when the moon moves in front of the sun to make a shadow fall on certain parts of the earth. This means that when a solar eclipse is happening, it's not seen from every place on earth, but only from the parts where the shadow falls. For example, if there's a solar eclipse in Canada and America, it doesn't mean that China will have a solar eclipse too. A solar eclipse only happens in the day. When it happens, it appears as if the sun has gone dark. While everything is dark, it will seem like nighttime. You might even be able to see the stars. How cool is that? Stars in the middle of the day. Like I said before, they are very rare. They only happen once in a while. The next solar eclipse in North America is really soon. It's on April 8th, 2024. The solar eclipse will be seen in Mexico, the United States, and Canada. Don't forget that a solar eclipse can hurt your eyes. Ouch! If you live in an area where the solar eclipse will be visible and you want to watch it, you need to ask an adult for help. That way you can stay safe and you won't hurt your eyes. You can get special glasses like the ones that I have, and that will help you so you can watch the solar eclipse. Did you have fun learning about space and the solar eclipse today? I sure did. What do you think that we will learn about next? Oh, I can't wait to find out. See you next time. Bye-bye.